and welcome to another edition of the Jerry Lawler Show. And boy, we've got I know it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a little bit of an unusual show for you today also. As you can see, we're in a little bit different setting from our studio. Even though this is a studio, it's a recording studio. And the gentleman you see in the background there, this is Steve Cox, and that's Terry Ratcliffe. We're going to be meeting them a little bit later. They're the two guys that helped me put together my latest record, which is Wrestling with Girls. We're also going to be hearing that. Also, we're going to be talking to Jeff Jarrett a little bit later on the show and let you know what's going to be taking place Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, plus a lot more things. So you stay with us. We'll be right back with the show after these words. And it's time for our viewer mail segment, and our letter this week came from Kathy Hester, who lives out in Germantown. She had a question for Jeff Jarrett. Since Jeff wrestled last week, kind of started wrestling, she was wondering if Jeff's size, which at the time, right now, everybody realizes he's a little on the small side, if she wondered if that size, lack of size, is going to be a disadvantage for Jeff. And here he is to answer that for you.
Well, thank you, Jerry, for having me on the show today, and thank you, Kathy, for taking an interest in writing in this show. Yes, I think my size right now is going to be a disadvantage because all the other men in wrestling, they're weigh well over 200 pounds, and right now, you know, I'm right at that mark, a little under. But my dad, he's got me lifting weights every day, and I'm eating good, real good every day, and I hope in the years to come, hopefully the months to come, that I'll be getting bigger, and, you know, I can use, my size will become just maybe an advantage, but right now, it's a disadvantage, and I'm going to be trying and having to use my brain a little bit and not use my body as much. I'm going to try to outsmart them. And thank you, Kathy, for taking an interest in me, and thank you, Jerry, for having me on your show.